If you're struggling to hear from God, it's not just a coincidence, it's a warning. You might be doing everything you think is right, praying, reading your Bible, but still, the silence feels deafening. One reason you might not be hearing from God is that you've allowed distractions to drown out His voice. Whether it's the constant noise of social media, work, or even well-meaning relationships, all that clutter creates a wall between you and God. In 1 Kings 19:11-12, God spoke not through the mighty wind or the earthquake, but through a still, small voice. If your life is filled with distractions, that quiet whisper will be hard to catch. Another reason is sin. Yes, you heard me right. Unconfessed sin in your life can separate you from hearing God clearly. Isaiah 59:2 says, "But your iniquities have separated you from your God." When you're holding on to hidden sin, whether it's bitterness, unforgiveness, or something deeper, it creates a spiritual block that God won't ignore. He's waiting for you to confess and turn from that sin before He can restore the relationship and speak clearly to you again. A third reason you might not be hearing from God is because you're not actually listening. You could be so focused on asking, so desperate for answers, that you miss the simple ways God speaks, through the Word, through nature, through other people. Proverbs 2:6 reminds us, "For the Lord gives wisdom, from His mouth come knowledge and understanding." If you're only waiting for a loud, dramatic moment, you may miss the quiet, profound guidance He's already given. The fourth reason, and this one can be hard to admit, is that you might be in a season of testing. Sometimes, God's silence is intentional. Just like with Job or the Israelites in the desert, God may be allowing you to walk through a season of silence to grow your faith and dependence on Him. Romans 5:3-4 reminds us that suffering produces perseverance, character, and hope. God's silence could be His way of molding you for something greater. But if you're only focused on the silence, you might miss the deeper work He's doing in your life. Lastly, the hardest truth to face is that God may be silent because you're not seeking Him with your whole heart. Jeremiah 29:13 says, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." If you're half-hearted in your pursuit, you won't experience the full measure of His voice. God isn't a vending machine. He doesn't speak on command. He desires intimacy, and He wants to know if you're truly seeking Him, not just the answers He can give. So if you're not hearing from God, ask yourself, are you listening? Are you removing the distractions, confessing your sin, and seeking Him with your whole heart? If you're in the silence right now, don't panic. It's not permanent, but it's a call to examine where you stand with Him. The question is, will you respond?